Something strange is happening on casino floors across America right now. Casinos are quietly removing certain slot machines, not because they're broken, not because they're outdated. According to multiple former casino employees who've come forward, these specific machines are being pulled because they give players odds that are just too good. What you're about to hear comes directly from ex-floor managers, former slot technicians, and surveillance operators who've worked at properties like MGM Grand, Caesar's Palace, and the Venetian. By the end of this video, you'll know the exact names of 7 slot machines that casinos are desperately trying to make disappear in 2025. And the reasons why will shock you. Let's start with the first machine that's already vanishing from major casino floors. Machine number 1 is called Bloodsuckers. This net-ant slot has been a thorn in casino management's side for over 14 years. And here's why casinos hate it. Bloodsuckers has a documented RTP of 98%. That means for every $100 wagered, players statistically get back $98. Compare that to most modern slots, which run between 88 and 94%. The difference is massive. A former slot floor manager from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, who we'll call David, shared something fascinating. In late 2024, management held a meeting specifically about their Bloodsuckers machines. David was in that room. According to his notes, the casino was losing approximately $2,400 per day across just 6 Bloodsuckers units. That's $876,000 per year from just 6 machines. Here's where it gets interesting. David said management couldn't just remove the machines immediately. They needed a strategy. So they started placing Bloodsuckers in the worst locations possible. Far corners, near loud construction areas, next to bathrooms, anywhere foot traffic was low. The goal was simple: make the machines harder to find. But players who knew about Bloodsuckers kept seeking them out. One player, a retired accountant named Margaret, figured out the game. She would arrive at MGM every Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. when the casino was quietest. She'd play Bloodsuckers for exactly 90 minutes. According to David, Margaret walked away profitable 3 out of every 4 visits. Over 8 months in 2024, she withdrew roughly $14,000 more than she deposited. Casino surveillance flagged her account, not because she was cheating, but because she was winning too consistently. By January 2025, MGM began the removal process. David said they pulled 4 of the 6 Bloodsuckers machines. The official reason given to staff? Equipment upgrade. The real reason? The math didn't work in the casino's favor. If you see Bloodsuckers on any casino floor in 2025, play it, because it probably won't be there in 2026. Machine number 2. Starmania. Now let's talk about machine number 2 that casinos are pulling, Starmania. This next-gen gaming slot features a 97.87% RTP. It's a 5-reel video slot with a space theme. Nothing flashy, nothing particularly exciting, but the numbers tell a different story. A former slot technician from Caesar's Palace, Atlantic City, who asked to remain anonymous, revealed something disturbing. In March 2024, he received a work order that didn't make sense. The order instructed him to perform maintenance on 8 Starmania machines, but the maintenance wasn't normal. He was told to adjust the coin mechanisms to reject certain denominations, specifically quarters and dollar coins. The technician realized what was happening. By making it harder to play with physical coins, the casino was pushing players toward ticket in, ticket out systems. Why does that matter? Because Tito systems track every single spin, every win, every loss. The casino gets data, and once they have data, they can identify which machines are too generous. Before we continue, I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell, and drop a comment telling me if you've ever played any of these machines. Your support helps me bring you more insider information that casinos don't want you knowing. Back to Starmania. The technician said that by October 2024, all 8 Starmania machines at his property were flagged for removal. The casino replaced them with a game called Dragon's Fortune. Dragon's Fortune has an RTP of 92.1%. That's nearly 6% less than Starmania. On a $100 bet, that's $6 more profit for the casino per cycle. Multiply that across thousands of spins per day, and you see why the switch happened. Here's what makes this even more calculated. The casino kept the same cabinet design, same colors, same general theme. Most players didn't even notice the game had changed. They just noticed they were losing more often. One regular player, a construction worker named Luis, told the technician he used to win about 4 bonus rounds per hour on Starmania. After the switch to Dragon's Fortune, he was getting maybe 2 bonus rounds per hour. Luis stopped coming to that casino entirely by December 2024. Caesars Atlantic City isn't alone. According to this same technician, at least 12 other properties in the Caesars network received similar removal orders for Starmania in late 2024 and early 2025. If you're playing at a Caesars property right now, check the slot floor carefully. Starmania is becoming extinct. Machine number 3 is called White Rabbit. This big-time gaming slot has a 97.24% RTP. It's a megaways game, meaning the number of ways to win changes with each spin. The maximum win potential is 13,000 times your stake, and that's exactly why casinos are pulling it. A former surveillance operator from the Venetian in Las Vegas shared a story that'll make you understand how casinos think. In June 2024, a player hit a massive win on White Rabbit. The win was $127,000 on a $10 bet. Surveillance reviewed the footage immediately, not because they suspected cheating, but because any win over $50,000 triggers automatic review. What surveillance discovered was fascinating. This wasn't the first big win on White Rabbit at the Venetian. In the previous 9 months, White Rabbit had paid out 7 wins exceeding $30,000. The average across all other slots at the property? Maybe 2 wins over $30,000 in the same time frame. White Rabbit was an outlier, a problem. The surveillance operator said management became obsessed with White Rabbit. They pulled reports. They analyzed spin data. They calculated hold percentages. And the numbers were ugly for the casino. White Rabbit was holding only 2.8% of money wagered. Most slots hold between 6 and 12%. That difference is catastrophic for casino profit margins. Here's what happened next. In September 2024, the Venetian moved all 5 White Rabbit machines to their high-limit slot area. You might think that sounds like a promotion. It's not. High-limit areas require higher minimum bets. The minimum bet on White Rabbit jumped from 20 cents to $5. That's a 2,400% increase. The goal wasn't to make more money per spin. The goal was to price out the average player. It worked. According to the surveillance operator, play on White Rabbit dropped by 78% within 3 weeks. By November 2024, the machines were rarely touched. In January 2025, all 5 units were removed. The Venetian replaced them with Buffalo Grand. Buffalo Grand has an RTP of 94.85%. That's 2.4% lower than White Rabbit. And the maximum win? Just 1,500 times your stake compared to White Rabbit's 13,000 times. The operator said this strategy is now standard across multiple casino chains. Find the high RTP, high volatility games, move them to high limit, wait for play to die, remove them entirely. White Rabbit is being systematically erased from casino floors nationwide in 2025. Let's talk about machine number 4, 1429 Uncharted Seas. This Thunderkick slot has an RTP of 98.6%. Yes, you read that right. 98.6%. That's one of the highest RTPs in the entire industry. The game has a nautical exploration theme, low volatility, frequent small wins, and casinos absolutely despise it. A former floor manager from Harrah's in New Orleans revealed why this machine is vanishing. In 2023, Harrah's had 4 units of 1429 Uncharted Seas near their main entrance. The location was prime real estate, high foot traffic, good visibility. But by mid-2024, those machines were gone. Here's what the manager explained. 1429 Uncharted Seas doesn't produce big jackpot wins. The maximum win is only 670 times your stake, but it produces consistent wins, small wins, $5 here, $12 there, $8 here. Players would sit down with $50 and play for 90 minutes. Most would walk away with $35 or $40 left. That's only a $10 to $15 loss. Compare that to a typical slot with 92% RTP. That same player with $50 would expect to lose about $25 in 90 minutes. The difference is huge, and casinos noticed. The floor manager said 1429 Uncharted Seas had a hold percentage of just 1.4%. The casino was keeping only $1.40 out of every $100 wagered. That's unsustainable. Harrah's tried a different tactic before removal. They switched the denomination. The machines were originally penny slots with a minimum bet of 10 cents. In April 2024, they reconfigured them to 25-cent minimum bets. The idea was simple. Higher bets mean more money through the machine, which means more absolute dollars kept by the casino even at the same percentage. But players aren't stupid. Regulars noticed the change. Play dropped by 62% within a month. One player, a retired nurse named Patricia, told the floor manager directly. She said she'd been playing 1429 Uncharted Seas for 2 years. She knew exactly how much she could afford to lose per visit. When the minimum bet increased, her budget didn't stretch as far, so she stopped playing. By September 2024, Harrah's removed all 4 units. The floor manager said at least 30 other properties in the Caesars Entertainment Network did the same throughout 2024 and early 2025. 1429 Uncharted Seas is nearly impossible to find now. If you do find one, consider it a gift, because it won't be there long. Machine number 5 is Thunderstruck II. This micro-gaming slot features a 96.65% RTP. It's a Norse mythology-themed game with multiple bonus features. The Great Hall of Spins is the main attraction. Players can unlock 4 different free spin modes. And that's exactly the problem. A former slot director from Foxwoods Resort Casino in Connecticut explained why Thunderstruck II is on the removal list. The issue isn't just the RTP, it's the volatility. Thunderstruck II is a medium to high volatility game. That means players can go through long losing streaks. But when they hit big. In August 2024, Foxwoods experienced what the director called a statistical anomaly. Over a 3-week period, 11 different players hit wins exceeding $15,000 on Thunderstruck II. The casino had 9 units on the floor. That's more than 1 major win per machine in less than a month. The director said the probability of that happening randomly was less than 2%. Foxwoods launched an investigation. They brought in an independent testing lab. The lab examined the random number generators. They checked for tampering. They reviewed maintenance logs. Everything was clean. The machines were functioning exactly as programmed, which meant the problem wasn't the machines. The problem was the game itself. The math just wasn't working in the casino's favor during that period. Here's where casino psychology gets interesting. Even though Foxwoods knew that variance would eventually even out, management panicked. The director said they couldn't afford to wait for statistical normalization. They needed to stop the bleeding immediately. In September 2024, they removed 6 of the 9 Thunderstruck II machines. The director revealed something else. Casinos talk to each other, not officially, but floor managers and directors have industry connections. Word spread about Foxwoods and Thunderstruck II. Within 4 months, at least 8 other tribal casinos in the Northeast region began removing their Thunderstruck II units. The director estimated that 40 to 50 machines were pulled between September 2024 and February 2025. One player, a truck driver named Mike, was furious. He'd been playing Thunderstruck II at Foxwoods for 6 years. He knew the game inside and out. He had strategies for the bonus rounds. When the machines disappeared, he complained to management. Their response? We're updating our floor selection. Mike now drives 90 minutes to a different casino that still has Thunderstruck II. But even that casino is planning removal in mid-2025. If you love Thunderstruck II, play it now, because this game is being systematically pulled across the United States. Now here's a twist. Machine number 6 is Mega Moolah. You might be surprised by this one. Mega Moolah is famous. It's a progressive jackpot slot that's created multiple millionaires. But here's what former casino employees are revealing. Casinos are starting to hate it. A former operations manager from a major Las Vegas Strip property explained the problem. Mega Moolah has a base RTP of only 88.12%. That's low. Really low. So why would casinos want to remove a game with such a low RTP? Because of the progressive jackpot structure? Here's how it works. A portion of every bet goes into the progressive jackpot pool. That pool is shared across multiple casinos and even multiple countries. When someone hits the mega jackpot, it doesn't matter if they're playing at your casino or a casino in Canada. The jackpot resets. And your property just lost all that accumulated money. The operations manager said his casino paid out a Mega Moolah jackpot in March 2024. The amount was $4.2 million. Sounds great for publicity, right? Wrong. because the casino only kept about $180,000 of that $4.2 million on site as reserve. The rest was covered by the game provider network, but the publicity drew massive crowds. Crowds who wanted to play Mega Moolah, hoping to be the next winner. Here's the problem. In the 6 weeks following that jackpot, play on Mega Moolah at that property increased by 340%. But because the base RTP is only 88.12%, and because the mega jackpot had just reset, players were essentially feeding a pool they'd never benefit from. Most players lost, heavily. And when they lost, they got angry. They complained. They left bad reviews. They blamed the casino. The operations manager said management decided Mega Moolah created more problems than it solved. The publicity was nice. But the player anger, the negative reviews, and the operational headaches weren't worth it. In August 2024, they removed 5 of their 7 Mega Moolah machines. By January 2025, all 7 were gone. This trend is spreading. According to the manager, at least 6 other major strip properties are reducing or eliminating Mega Moolah. Not because it doesn't make money, but because it creates a customer service nightmare. Players see $4.2 million jackpot and think they have a real shot. When they lose $500 in 30 minutes, they feel scammed, and they're vocal about it. Casinos are realizing that games with massive progressive jackpots attract the wrong kind of player psychology. They'd rather have steady, consistent profit from medium RTP games than deal with the volatility and public relations issues of progressive jackpots. Mega Moolah is quietly disappearing from many major casinos in 2025. The final machine on our list is number 7, Book of 99. This relaxed gaming slot has an RTP of 99%. Let me repeat that, 99%. This is the highest RTP slot that's actually available in most casinos. And unsurprisingly, casinos are removing it as fast as they can. A former compliance officer from a regional casino chain in the Midwest revealed why Book of 99 even exists. Regulators in certain jurisdictions require casinos to offer at least 1 or 2 extremely high RTP games. The reasoning is consumer protection. Give players a fighting chance. Book of 99 fulfills that regulatory requirement. But casinos absolutely hate having it on their floors. The compliance officer said her casino chain installed Book of 99 machines in early 2023 to meet new state regulations. They put 2 units in each of their 4 properties. That's 8 machines total. Within 6 months, word spread. Players discovered Book of 99, and they played it religiously. One group of players, a semi-retired group of friends who called themselves the Lucky 7, figured out a system. They would arrive on Tuesday mornings when the casino was quiet. They'd rotate on the 2 Book of 99 machines. They'd play for 4 hours. They'd track their results meticulously. Over a 7-month period in 2024, the Lucky 7 claimed they were up nearly $18,000 collectively. The casino's surveillance team noticed the pattern. They reviewed footage, they analyzed the play, and they confirmed the group wasn't cheating. They were simply playing a game with a 99% RTP consistently and benefiting from variance in their favor. The casino couldn't ban them. They weren't breaking any rules. So management tried a different approach. In October 2024, they moved both Book of 99 machines to a section of the casino that was under renovation, literally surrounded by construction barriers and dust. The compliance officer said it was deliberate. Make the machines physically unpleasant to play. The Lucky 7 still found them, and still played them, even with dust and noise. By December 2024, management found a loophole. State regulations required high RTP games, but they didn't specify which high RTP games. The casino swapped Book of 99 for a different game called Jokerizer, which has an RTP of 98%. Still high, but not 99%. That 1% difference is significant. On $10,000 wagered, that's $100 more profit for the casino. The compliance officer said this same strategy is being deployed across dozens of casino chains nationwide. Book of 99 is being replaced with slightly lower RTP alternatives that still meet regulatory requirements. By the end of 2025, she estimates that Book of 99 will be available in fewer than 5% of the casinos that currently offer it. If you find a Book of 99 machine, take a photo, because it's like seeing an endangered species in the wild. It won't be there much longer. So there you have it. 7 slot machines that casinos are actively removing in 2025. Bloodsuckers with its 98% RTP, Starmania at 97.87%, White Rabbit and its 13,000x max win potential, 1429 Uncharted Seas with a nearly impossible to beat 98.6% RTP, Thunderstruck II and its volatile bonus rounds, Mega Moolah despite its fame, and Book of 99 with the highest RTP available. These revelations come directly from former casino employees who've seen the internal discussions, the removal orders, and the strategies to eliminate player-friendly games. Casinos are businesses. They exist to make profit. And games that give players too much of a fighting chance don't fit that business model. If you found this information valuable, smash that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you never miss insider information. And drop a comment telling me which machine on this list you've played, or if you've noticed any of these disappearing from your local casino. The casino industry is always evolving, and they're always working to maximize their edge. But now you know what they don't want you to know. The machines that give you the best odds are the ones they're trying to hide. Play smart, play informed, and I'll see you in the next video. But wait, if you think knowing which machines to avoid is powerful, what I'm about to show you next will change everything. Former casino employees just revealed 7 things you're doing right now at the slots that are costing you hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars. Click the video on your screen to find out what casinos pray you keep doing wrong. Trust me, number 4 will shock you. Jock.